Today we'll be using Golang version 2020.2.3 to create a new Go project where we will create a hello world. So we'll go to Go project, name our awesome project hello world. We'll be using Go 1.15.1 and hit create. Go to new, Go file, create a new main file. Now, it will typically create a hello world package. However, since we are not creating a sub-package, we are using main, we will rename this to package main and define our primary entry point, which is the main func. So func main. And here we can just simply do fnt to print line hello world. Now, we can compile this using Go. So we can just go build main.go. And we will see that the main.exe has been created. So we can just run main.exe. And it outputs hello world. Now, we can also add a configuration in our IDE where we will create a Go build and change this to directory, where we'll basically compile the entire directory and go build hello world. We'll click OK. Right? Give it a second to compile, and we have hello world. Now that saves you from having to type in the terminal, but you should get used to all of your Go commands as well. One of the most important of which is GoFNT, at least in my opinion, which formats your code. If ever you have something like, say, this, you will GoFNT, and it will fix it for you. Now, we can also make this a bit more functional. Well, not even functional, but let's define a function hello world, where it prints here, call it from our main, and we should get hello world as well here. Now, important to note that this function, if this were a package other than main, the hello world function would be exported from that package, whereas something like hello world, where the first letter H is not capitalized, would not be exported. It would still do the same task. However, if this were a, say, package hello world, and you were to call it from some other application or some other code base, you could not do, say, hello world dot hello world, whereas you could do hello world dot hello world. This would work. This would not work. So now that we've cleaned this up, we can jump into doing something a bit more convoluted, which is defining a struct. And say that the text is the type string. Get rid of the hello world call. Define a new hello world struct and call, say, print. Now this hello world we would rename to print and have it hang off of our hello world struct via pointer to that hello world struct. That means that this print function could only and only ever be called from our hello world struct. So basically any sort of variable initialized to hello world can call that member function. So let's say that, well, text would not be initialized now, so let's initialize it to hello world and change this fmt print to h.text So when we call, well, let's go from the top. The Go compiler comes in, hits main, and creates a variable h, which is a instance of the hello world struct that we've previously defined. We set the text to hello world, and we call the member function print on that instance of hello world, which has a value text of hello world, which we print here. Now, we could also define it here, and we don't have to define it there anymore, so we define this inline, and it would still do the same thing. Okay. So I've got an error building that. So we'll just do it from here, and we have hello world. And we do this again. But now we will do go build main.go and call the main.exe. However, to save ourselves some time, we'll just go run main.go. Yeah, cannot main. Okay. Oh, because we have a package main. And basically the same issue that we had here was because of that package hello world. So hello world from struct, running it from here is fine.